Let's begin our journey inward. Shadow work is a psychological practice rooted in the theories of Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist. It invites us to explore the hidden aspects of our personality, the parts we keep in the dark, often without realizing it. In psychology, the shadow refers to the unconscious parts of ourselves, traits, feelings, and desires we repress or deny because they seem unacceptable or uncomfortable. These hidden aspects are shaped by our upbringing, culture, and personal experiences. Shadow work might sound intimidating, conjuring images of dark corners and hidden monsters. It can feel like confronting the scariest parts of ourselves. But in reality, shadow work is about self-honesty and courage. It's the process of bringing these hidden parts into the light of awareness so we can understand and integrate them. But it's really about courage, the courage to face ourselves fully, without judgment and with an open heart. It's about acknowledging the parts of ourselves we've disowned or rejected. Jung believed that what we repress doesn't disappear, it influences us from the shadows. This can show up as projection, where we see in others what we can't accept in ourselves, or as emotional triggers that seem to come from nowhere. It's about turning on the lights in the rooms of our hearts we've kept locked away, illuminating the shadows, and bringing them into the light of understanding. Shadow work is not about labeling parts of ourselves as bad. Instead, it's about recognizing that every trait has a purpose, and that wholeness comes from integration, not perfection. When we integrate our shadow, we reclaim lost energy, creativity, and authenticity. We become more compassionate with ourselves and others, and less controlled by unconscious fears or judgments. Shadow work means embracing all parts of ourselves, the good, the bad, and the seemingly ugly. It's about recognizing that these aspects are all interconnected and contribute to the wholeness of who we are. It means embracing not just the ones we show the world, the carefully curated image we present to others, but also the parts we hide, the vulnerabilities we fear will be judged. It's about saying, this is me, all of me, with my strengths and my weaknesses, my light and my shadow, and I am worthy. Worthy of love, worthy of acceptance, worthy of belonging, just as I am. We're taught to hide our fears and flaws, to present a perfect facade to the world, fearing judgment and rejection if we show our true selves. But shadow work is the radical act of reclaiming those hidden pieces, integrating them into our conscious awareness, and understanding how they influence our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Everyone has a shadow. It's the part of ourselves we've repressed, denied, or disowned. It's simply part of being human, a natural consequence of our experiences and the societal pressures we face. The energy we spend hiding our true selves, maintaining a false image, and suppressing our authentic emotions could be used for creativity and connection, for building meaningful relationships, and for pursuing our passions with authenticity and joy. Shadow work isn't about fixing what's broken. It's not about striving for perfection or eliminating our flaws. It's about discovering hidden potential, the untapped resources and strengths that lie dormant within our shadows. It's choosing authenticity over approval, valuing our own truth and integrity above the validation of others. It's about learning to sit with discomfort, to embrace the full spectrum of our emotions, and to find a deeper connection to ourselves through self-compassion and understanding. This journey asks us to be brave and kind to ourselves, to approach our shadows with curiosity and compassion, rather than judgment and condemnation. It's a call to come home to who we truly are, shadows and all, embracing our wholeness and recognizing the inherent worthiness within us. Are you ready to answer? Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey of self-discovery and embrace the fullness of who you are? Let's begin. Let's take that first step into the shadows, armed with courage, compassion, and a willingness to explore the depths of our being. What is the shadow self? It's a concept that delves into the hidden aspects of our personality, the parts we often try to ignore or suppress. It's the side of ourselves we don't readily present to the world. Jung called our public face the persona, the mask we carefully construct and present to society. It's the role we play, the image we cultivate to fit in and meet expectations, the mask we show the world. It's how we want to be perceived, often highlighting our strengths and concealing our perceived weaknesses. But what lies beneath this carefully crafted facade? The shadow is the bag we drag behind us, a metaphorical container holding all the things we deem unacceptable about ourselves. Filled with traits and feelings we've learned to hide. These can include negative emotions like anger, jealousy, or resentment, but also positive qualities that we were discouraged from expressing. It forms unconsciously, a gradual accumulation of experiences and messages that shape our self-perception. Shaped by childhood messages and cultural expectations, we internalize what is deemed good or bad, acceptable or unacceptable, and these judgments influence what we push into the shadow. These hidden parts don't disappear, they simply become repressed, lurking beneath the surface of our conscious awareness. They show up in our reactions, often in unexpected and sometimes destructive ways, outbursts, and judgments. These are moments when the shadow breaks through, revealing the unacknowledged aspects of ourselves. Projection is a key sign, a defense mechanism where we attribute our own unacceptable thoughts, feelings, or motives to another person. What irritates us in others often reflects what we deny in ourselves. It's like holding up a mirror, reflecting back the very qualities we try to disown. The goal isn't to eliminate the shadow, as that would be an impossible and ultimately self-defeating task, but to become aware of it, to shine a light on these hidden aspects and understand their influence on our behavior. By acknowledging our shadow, by accepting that these traits and feelings are a part of us, we stop letting it control us from the dark. We gain the power to choose how we respond, rather than being driven by unconscious impulses. Awareness gives us choice, the ability to make conscious decisions aligned with our values and goals, so we can live more consciously, more authentically, and with greater self-compassion, not driven by what we refuse to see. By confronting our shadow, we integrate these disowned parts into our whole self. The shadow is part of us, an integral aspect of our human experience. It's not something to be feared or ashamed of, but rather understood and integrated. And facing it is the first step to wholeness. It's a journey of self-discovery, leading to greater self-acceptance and inner peace. Let's look inside that bag and begin to understand the hidden self we all carry. Shadow work isn't just about facing our flaws, it's also about reclaiming our hidden strengths. The shadow holds not only our anger or envy, but also our creativity, leadership, and empathy. Maybe you were told you were too much as a child, too loud, too sensitive, too bossy. Those traits, once hidden, are often our greatest gifts. Shadow work is a treasure hunt for the gold we've buried. When we reclaim these parts, we unlock new energy and creativity. The energy behind anger can become healthy boundaries. Vulnerability can deepen relationships. The shadow isn't to be vanquished, but integrated. Ask yourself, what hidden potential lies in my shadow? Transforming shadow into gold is the heart of this journey. Why do shadow work? Because living divided is exhausting. Suppressing parts of ourselves drains our energy and creates stress. Shadow work frees that energy, leading to greater self-awareness and acceptance. We stop performing and start living authentically. This authenticity deepens our relationships and builds trust. On a larger scale, shadow work reduces projection and blame, making us more compassionate and less judgmental. It's about ending the inner war and integrating all our parts. Wholeness doesn't mean perfection, it means embracing our full humanity. From this place, we live with more courage, compassion, and connection. Shadow work is essential for personal and collective healing. It's the journey to truly belonging to ourselves. Ready to embark on your shadow work journey? It's a path of self-discovery, a deep dive into the hidden aspects of your being. It might seem daunting, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. This is about understanding yourself more fully, accepting all parts of who you are, even the ones you've kept hidden. You don't need a dramatic quest filled with grand gestures, just simple, gentle practices woven into your daily life. Think of it as tending a garden. You nurture it bit by bit, day by day. Shadow work isn't about overnight transformations, but about consistent, compassionate self-exploration. Journaling is a particularly powerful tool. Ask yourself what irritates you in others. What qualities do you find most annoying or frustrating? These can often be reflections of traits you suppress within yourself, or consider what you weren't allowed to express as a child. What emotions or behaviors were discouraged or punished? These suppressed aspects often form part of your shadow self. Dreams are another doorway into the unconscious. Keep a dream journal close by, and each morning jot down what you remember. Pay attention and notice recurring themes, symbols, or characters. These can offer valuable insights into your hidden emotions and unresolved conflicts. Don't analyze right away. Just observe with curiosity and compassion. Allow the images and feelings to surface without judgment. The meaning will unfold in time. Working with a therapist, especially one trained in Jungian or psychodynamic approaches, can offer invaluable support and guidance as you navigate the complexities of your inner world. They can help you process difficult emotions and integrate your shadow aspects in a healthy way. Creative therapies like art or sand tray can help access the unconscious and express hidden emotions, especially when words are hard to come by. These modalities bypass the rational mind and allow for deeper exploration. The key is to find what feels safe and supportive for you. This is deeply personal work, and it's important to create an environment where you feel comfortable exploring your vulnerabilities. If you have a trauma history, professional support is absolutely essential. Shadow work can bring up painful memories and emotions, and a trained therapist can help you process these experiences safely and effectively. There's no one right way to engage in shadow work, just the way that resonates and works best for you. Experiment with different techniques and find what feels authentic and empowering. Begin gently, with self-compassion, and honor your own unique pace. This is a journey, not a race. Shadow work is powerful. Approach it with respect and caution. You'll face feelings you've avoided, and it can be emotionally intense. Go slowly. There's no rush to uncover everything at once. Take breaks, ground yourself, and step away when needed. If you have trauma, work with a trauma-informed therapist for safety and support. This journey isn't linear. Progress comes in spirals, not straight lines. Some days you'll feel growth, other days, setbacks. That's normal. Be patient with yourself. Every small step towards self-awareness is a victory. Your safety and well-being come first. Remember, this is the work of a lifetime. The most important tool for shadow work is self-compassion. You'll meet parts of yourself you've judged for years. Meet them with kindness, not shame. When envy or anger arises, get curious instead of critical. Self-compassion is the antidote to shame and the key to integration. Build a foundation of self-care. Sleep, nourishment, movement, and joy. Make time for what replenishes you. Hobbies, nature, laughter. These aren't luxuries. They're essential for resilience. Shadow work is an act of self-love, choosing wholeness over perfection. By welcoming your shadow, you become more integrated and luminous. This is the freedom to be fully, unapologetically yourself.